Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray, where we celebrate everything conservation. Ducks, deer, turkeys, quail, fish. We love to conserve it all. And without further ado, the host with the most, Larry Ray.
The host with the most. I was waiting for you to say that. I knew you wouldn't say the Oracle.
No, that's right.
That's Frank.
That's
Frank's.
Right? I got the host with the most.
You got the host with the most, and the co-host with the most. All right. So appreciate it, John. Well, we'll vote on that later. All right. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this March 25th, and the last Saturday of the month, which John has been good enough to come into. Bill Cooksey's over at the Classic. Ron Wong's at the Classic. And we've been covering that this morning. But now we're going to switch over to a big event coming up in Ducks Unlimited on this Saturday morning up at the Camden Bottoms Unit 1. It's the Tennessee Greenwing Legacy Plaque Dedication Presentation at 11 o'clock this morning up there. And we've got the man that's going to fill us in on all the details, and that's Ross Malone. He is the Tennessee Youth and Education Chairman out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Good morning, Ross.
Good morning.
All right. Tell us about this thing that's going to happen this morning here, not too long from now.
All right, Larry Ray. What we have is a dedication plaque for our Greenwing legacies. This is our first plaque for the state of Tennessee, and it honors our legacy programs, and it's got 200 individual names on it. And it's going to be on a project that was just completed this past fall at Camden Bottoms. The project itself enhanced a little over 1,750 acres of wetlands habitat.
Oh, man, yeah.
And, it actually allows Unit 1, Unit 2 to be, working independently or works together to a certain extent for better, more soil production for all of us. And it's a partnership with Ducks Unlimited, TWRA, and, of course, TVA owns the land. From way back.
Yes.
But getting back to the plaque, these names, this is a partner. This money, it's a $200 legacy, is one that's from ages 0 to 21.
Okay.
And some of these legacy members were made years ago, actually, and we're a little bit late, but we're getting this plaque to honor them, to pass the torch to the next generation of caretakers of our habitat that we partner with. And this plaque, like I said, it's got 200 names, and some of these names will probably be in their 20s.
Wow. Okay.
And we're excited because this is our first one. We've got others that are coming in behind this. We've already got another plaque started with probably around, greater than 40 names on it. So we're proud of this. To be able to share this with the public and pass this torch on to the next generation of caretakers. And like I said, it's by name. Their contributions of their $200 years ago that was put in the conservation easements has finally, come to fruition for this great project for us.
And this will be in the Camden Bottoms, the Unit 1. A lot of us are familiar with that, and I know that some folks from DU, Doug Schroenrock, will be there. He's the DU chairman of the board, and I think he's going to say a few words, and a lot of other people will be there. Our good friend Mike Bell will be there on behalf of Jason Maxedon, the TWRA director, who's quite a few of the TWRA people are over at the Classic this weekend, and other ones. And it's a program, Ross, and John will speak to this. And I might even ask John the importance of the Greenwing program to DU, John.
Huge, Larry, because it's really bringing in, just young school-age children into introducing them to conservation and the DU mission. And a lot of these Greenwing members carry forward into, varsity chapters at the high school level, collegiate chapters, adult chapters. So this is really the ground floor of our fundraising efforts and our volunteer efforts.
And Ross, a lot of you folks may not realize how important people like the volunteers are, Ross, and you're the Tennessee chairman for that education chairman. So your job is important too, and you guys don't just you're not just showing up to give a plaque out, Ross. You guys are recognizing people and particularly young folks who have done so much. And from your perspective, the Green Wing program itself, and tell us a little bit. You've got a couple of events over there I know that you're proud of, so talk about that.
Well, in Chattanooga, the past 7 years, it's coming up this fall, or this spring, in April, we're going to have our 7th year that we conduct on a farm, a Green Wing, what we call a Great Outdoors Festival. And with that, we have hands-on activities. It's a free event for all the children ages 17 and under and their families. And we give them a lunch with a hot dog, chip, Coke, and it's all supported, like I say, for great sponsors. And our Sportsman's Warehouse over there provides us
good folks,
300 memberships free. And every year we fill up that 300 memberships.
That's pretty impressive there. Yeah.
The past 2 years we've been the number one chapter in the state or in the country for Ducks Unlimited.
The number one chapter. How about that, John? The number one chapter for that's
it's big time because we've got so many chapters now all across the country to really distinguish themselves as that. It's
the number
it's a
one
big event. It's a big deal.
And you're volunteers, right, Ross? I mean,
it takes about 30 volunteers for us to pull that off. And then we have not only this, Dyersburg has one of these events.
Yes, they do. Yeah, I'm glad.
And then Knoxville's going to start one this spring. It'll be their first. New Medford over there and near Memphis.
There you go.
Brian McMurphy hosts one. So we only started out with one a few years ago. Now we're up to 5 across the state. The Tennessee Valley chapter in Waverly, Tennessee, Bobby Allison has been catamount for this whole program to be able to put this plaque together. We dreamed about this 6 years ago. Now it's coming to fruition. And I want to expound on what we said earlier. It's about the recruitment, which is we call the 3 R's. Recruitment, reactivation, and retaining these memberships. But the recruitment is that early age from, say, 17 and under. Or once you're a legacy, we'll stay in touch with you until you're age 21, as long as we have an address to send your magazine.
Wow. Okay.
And the beauty of this is the Green Wings from 11 and under receive a Puddler magazine. From 12 to 17,
that's right. Yeah.
They receive a varsity magazine, and then 18 to 21 receives, the same magazine I receive as a senior citizen. But what I'm trying to say here, we can retain these through, say, a Green Wing membership in the early years, and then they go into a varsity chapter. We've got several, like Memphis U over here, Christian Brothers, St. Agnes are huge.
Yes.
High school chapters in the area.
You sure
and then
do.
not only top of that, we've got university chapters, UTK, UTC, Tennessee Martin, Tennessee Tech, Swanee. So what we're trying to say here, we want to stay in touch with you and retain that membership. And then we reach out to those young people that are coming to our events with their fathers and their parents and mothers, say, hey, we want to reactivate you if we missed you, and understanding what the conservation of wetlands practice is all about. And, that's what we share with all this, our passion.
I think Ross, that we get passion in your voice about this event. It's taken 6 years to get it. What's going to go through your mind this morning, on this Saturday morning, Ross, when they unveil that plaque?
I guess a deep breath because, it's taken us so long to get here. But the beauty of this is, I'm 67.
You're just a pup. You're just a pup.
Yeah. Well, I got maybe 10, maybe 20 more years.
There you go. Yeah.
So, and I'll be pushing up daisies. But I hope that I have given the opportunity for the next generation of caretakers
Great.
to be able to see what conservation of wetlands is all about.
Yes.
And about the conservation practice of waterfowl to fill the skies for today and tomorrow, not just, today.
Well, I appreciate you. That's Ross Malone. He is DU Green Wing dedication ceremony going on this morning at 11 at Camden Bottoms, Unit 1, right there in Benton County, near our good friends at Camden, up in that area. And it's a wonderful facility, and he is the DU Youth Chairman. Thank you, Ross, and I hope everything goes well. And we're going to post a lot of this information, folks, on my website, LarryRay.com, and try to put something on Facebook, too. Thank you, Ross. Have a great day up there this morning, okay?
Thank you, Larry. You too.
All right. See you. All right.
Bye-bye.
Ross Malone. All right. Before we get to the next segment here, and he's in the studio here, I'm looking forward to this event because we want anything that's going on in West Tennessee. If you know things, let us know. LR Outdoors at att.net. We'll get it on the radio for you. But you stick around with us. We're going to come right back. He's brought his own bodyguard with him this morning. Not that he needs one, that's for sure. But let's take a break. Come back. Talk outdoors with Jake Yost coming up here.